All right, family. Black Power is the true power. We black again. It's the true power with General Sara, Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sara Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts and hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, 20% off at this time, 20% off at this time. Also, home decor accessories for every room in the house, family. Living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. We got you. KingSeti.com, 20% off at this time. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 900 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. Advanced African academics, the complete General Sara Seti website, family. Get your behind in class today. Don't you miss another day. That's all right. Seti, keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never calm. Exclusive live streams, too hot to handle on YouTube, or so exquisite that I keep it for my family on Patreon. That's right. We got over 150 gems and jewels for the family exclusive. Going live tomorrow. You want to see the general at work? You need to be in the house. Become a patron today. 5 different tiers. No matter what tier you join, you will get fed. I promise you that. And so join today, Patreon General Seti. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sara Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of there. Boop. All right. The truth about Hollow Earth, Agartha, and cave people. See, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna take you where you need to go today. I'm gonna take you where you need to go. You know, and it's real. It's real. Nigga talking about hollow earth, hollow minds. That's what's the fuck going on out here. Hollow minds. You see, that's where, the mind will wander any goddamn where if it's not been educated in that which is correct. You see, you'll go any which way, fairy tales might lead you. You see, and so, well, what are we talking about? Because you got niggas flat earthing, you got niggas hollow earth, flat earth, hollow. Shit. If it is it flat and hollow, damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? Little ass meteor come hit this motherfucker and knock our ass clean out the damn orbit or something. You see, we in trouble if it's hollow and flat. Let's deal with it today. Now, see, this is an occult tale that a lot of people don't want to deal with because they're not going to be able to live comfortable with the fact that their good friend, you understand what I'm saying? They might be, with Becky and some of you might be with Steve, and you see, and this ain't gonna sit well with you today. Just ain't gonna sit well with you because I'm gonna come with the 100, and and you're gonna have to accept it because I brought all receipts for me, with me, and so we're gonna drop it down today when we talk about the hollow earth, because the only man we've ever known to live in the earth like that is the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. Now, I know that our people have temples. They do. And that's, we respect that. But we not living in the damn caves. You see? These are edifices where, there is, some spiritual, ceremonies that take place. I was in the Valley of the Kings, and I know a lot of people bring up, but these are places of burials. You see, and that's where most people go in the ground. Most people go in the ground. Then you have certain temples, but it ain't like you going to the center of the earth. You see what I'm saying? So yes, there are temples and edifices in Africa where the temples are carved into the mountain. So that's understandable. But what we're gonna discuss today is somebody who's living 2-3 miles down in the damn ground and stay in and only come out to get a bear or a damn deer and go back right back down in the ground. You see, we talking about somebody who lives underground. You see, that's what we're gonna discuss. Let me get it up here for family. Okay. Is that it? That might be it. I just had it. This is, and y'all know we got this it right here. As y'all can see, let me put this up here anyway. It's going down. Let me put it in here. Let me put it in here. Let me put it in. It's for you, good Africans. It's going down March the 12th. That's right. Going hard body. Man, this is going to be all powerful, man. I got a lot of research for you, family, dealing with this ancient text. You see, we got scholars from all across all walks of life dealing with the subject. Did ancient African scientists graft to other races' hard body? Was the story of Yakub true? And so I got some powerful literature that I want to bring to the family, and it needs to be brought so you can have an understanding what the hell is going on in this world and who you dealing with, how they got here, and how they gonna leave here. You see, we got to understand that. You see, so we're gonna click that link. Matter of fact, let me drop the link down into the chat for you, family. Let me drop it down in there, and be in the house because I'm most definitely gonna be all powerful on that day. There you go, right there, family. There you go, right there. And so let's deal with it because what we dealing with today got a lot to do with that. Now, when you go into certain places, right here, this is Turkey. You can clearly see, that European people have never left the cave for real. You see, they've really never. Let me see if I can zoom back in. Let me see. Okay. Let me see how we looking out there. Yeah, let me go and zoom back in. And so this right here is Cappadocia. This right here, Cappadocia over there, Turkey. You see? And ain't that something? Ain't that what a lot? They say it was the island of Pelon or Patmos, which is off the island or part of the country of Turkey. You see? And so, and so today we still see remnants of the cave dwell. They've never left the cave. See, that's what I want people to understand now. I don't want nobody to misunderstand me. They've never left the cave. And now they've got so sophisticated because they didn't came amongst you and got some tools and got some technology now. And they didn't, it's not going to be enough to keep them here. So you can bolster the technology. It ain't enough to keep him here. So it ain't all what you think it is. You see? And so he has become so sophisticated. Now there are some that's less sophisticated. You see, where they still in Agartha. They in Agartha, nigga. They ain't left Agartha. See, the thing is, you looking at the mythological Agartha. You see, I'm gonna show you the real Agartha. You see, yeah, it's a hole in the earth for real. It's a hole in the earth, and you can see right here, they didn't climbed in it. You see, and they didn't made them little, they got little, little pictures on the wall. Got them little flowers, but this is a cave. You see, look at this. They didn't hollowed out, man, a lot of shit over there. You see, look at this. See, because you don't understand when I tell you about the prophecies of our ancestors. A lot of you niggas, you read the Bible and you read the Quran and you look at Dizzy, the Dizzy channel. You see, and Cartoon Networks and shit and all of that, and in the news and all in Western academia, and you read all that shit, and you think that shit is real. But then when I tell you when I tell you about Ragnarok, and I tell you about that is real, that there will be an age, and they've already prepared for it. You can see, you can listen to them, and they'll tell you up front. They already made preparation. They're not gonna get caught. They're not gonna get caught without a backup plan. You see? And let me tell y'all something as I move through here and show y'all Agartha. You see, the hollow earth. You see? Because we have to deal with the fact that, and these is, some of you can see today, they look, they've never left decay. That's true. That's true. You see here from day one. See, from day one. And they still, and you see them in their drawing, and you can come right black today, and goddamn it, they still in there. You see, if you walk up in that right there, let me see if you're looking. You walk right up in that door right there. You know where they're gonna lead to? It's gonna lead right up into here. You see, you're going to see a motherfucker in there still drawing buffaloes and shit on the wall. You see little goat figures and shit. You see, that's what you're going to see. Now, some of them, they done got real sophisticated now. I don't want to play no games with you. It's like, wow, like, goddamn, y'all motherfuckers is in here doing some serious, development. Now, they ain't playing. Now, everybody ain't built the same. Look at this. Now, don't get it twisted because you see a window over there. You see? Yes, that is actually in a mountain. That's right. That's in a cave. They didn't just carve through there and put a window there. But if you go on the outside, you understand what I'm saying? You will see that it's still a cave. It's still a mountain. Now, some, they deep. See, now look at that. They up in that motherfucker. See how they done decked it out, nigga. They didn't turn them caves into motherfucking resorts, nigga. You can get you an Airbnb now in the cave. Y'all didn't know that? You can get you a goddamn Airbnb right now in the cave. You understand what I'm saying? It don't matter what European nation you go to, you can get you one, dog. You see, look at this. They even got museums. That's in a cave. Yeah, that's what they do. They moving all their shit back up, and a lot of it's already there. You see, and then it's bomb proof and shit, and you know what I'm saying? They already gonna be ready. World War III and then shit and what they call global warming, which is the return of the dragon, return of the phoenix. Yeah. You see, look at this. Look at this. Don't be fooled by the window, man. You see, this is all stone. This is all stone, family. It's all rock. You see? And so, the story of Agartha and so on. If you see, you don't understand. That is that's very metaphysical, occult teachings that reflect a reality. You see, and people, and you got you looking up at the no. You ain't got to go to no damn Antarctica, nigga, to go into Agartha. You can go to any European. You can go up right now, and you can go on Airbnb and get and if you want you a cave, nigga, you can get you a cave. You can get you and this is real talk. I'm not making it up. They got them on Airbnb. You can go right now and get you a cave. You can go to France. You can go to Germany. You can go to any European country and get you a cave. You see? And look at this. Wait a minute. Did I show this one? Yeah. Now, where's this one? Let me see. Is this the one? Now, look at this, man. They trying to really come with it. They really trying to come with it, family. Look at that. They trying to put some exquisite shit up in the damn, they trying to put some exquisite shit together. So they ain't a lot of them, they ain't just in there, they ain't just in there ooga booga. Nah, they ain't just in there ooga booga. You understand what I'm saying? They in there decking they shit out. You understand what I'm saying? They got all type of appliances and shit. Got them electricity and shit and all of that. They probably got all type of backup generators in there in case they shit go out. And look at this. Look at this. Here we go. See, they in the caves. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Look at, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they didn't put it together and and cut, put some, some flooring down in there and whatever, but they in a cave. You see? They making preparations. So so real talk, people make fun, but they've never left the cave. Let me say that again. Wait a minute, I ain't even put that up in there. I ain't even have it up there for y'all to see. Let me make sure y'all see that. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come black, family, so y'all can see that. You see, and so let me go to this one. Wait a minute, no, this one right here. That ain't that one. That ain't even the one. Wait a minute. Here you go, right here. Look at that. They ain't a goddamn K. They shit look better than motherfuckers. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They doing it big. They got upper decks and shit and all of that, man. They got, yeah. You deep up in the mountain, man. You know what I'm saying? And some of them we go way deep. They go down. They got floors in them motherfucker. They got elevators in the mountain, in the cave. Yeah, you ain't know that? Yeah, that's how they doing it. You thinking it's just military, where they got no, they already, like I said, they never left Agartha. So when they get to talking about Agartha, it's real. It's not no mythological, you ain't got to go up to no goddamn Antarctica to go in. Look how they laid that out. You see, look how they laid that out. And you go right on out there in the front, and it look just like this. Like that's how it look when you go to the front. Though they got some windows and shit, they in the mountains. They in the caves. You see? What's this one right here? Look at this one. Let me pull this. Look how deep up in the cave they is. Look like they got a goddamn fucking jacuzzi. You see? This one ain't as exquisite, but they got some little lights in it. Nah, it would be fucked up if that motherfucking light go out. Y'all better have how the fuck you gonna see? You better have some reserve flashlights on to get the fuck up out of that motherfucker. You being there in the dark. You see? You know what I'm saying? And I already know probably all kind of gins and shit is up in there. Man, please. Man, please. Ain't nothing but gins and shit live up in all them type of caves and shit. You see? You know what I'm saying? So you already know. And here, look at this. You see dip all, and you can see, man. But this is how they've been living. You see, and I can go on and on to show you that Agartha is real. You see? Agartha is real. And it ain't, in the mountains that they ain't just got some beat up mountains like them. See, these old beat up mountains, they motherfuckers in some exquisite mountains. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are over 1,000 years old. You see what I'm saying? But they still, they still mountains, and so it's still a standing structure. And this, I believe, this the same one I just showed. And I don't know what they build. They look like a little, look like a little pool, little jacuzzi or whatever they trying to put together right there. But they just putting that one together. You see? And so you can go on and on and on, man. This is it's an endless thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever want to, you niggas ever want to go to Turkey, you want to live like you want to feel like you in Agartha, Shambhala and shit. You feeling yourself. You want to be in Shambhala or Agartha. You can go right on over there and go straight on to the app or Airbnb and get you one of these. See, you understand what I'm saying? And so this kind of hurt. And then niggas, then they don't care. Oh, look at that shit. These motherfuckers up in here, they got their washing machine and dry. The motherfucker got their refrigerator. You got their stove. They in that motherfucker. Look at it. Microwave. They in that motherfucker. Got them got them a little flooring and shit. Look, and they didn't came in. There's already a cave, but they didn't put them something in there. Make it look a little fancy and shit. Yeah, they didn't work all they shit up in there. You know what I'm saying? These is technologically advanced cave peoples. You see, this ain't it ain't just any kind of cave people. These is technically advanced cave peoples. You see, this one I know for sure. This one was over in France. You see, you can see that straight up. They in the mountain. You see, that's that hard shit up there. You see, that's that hard mountain. They up in that shit for real. You know, they in that hard mountain. And again showing you now this is a lesser, but this show you a lesser individual because you can see the furniture and shit. You know what I'm saying? That just but that show you, that show you what's going on. Now look at this one. This one is exquisite. This for they got the whole family down in that motherfucker. They didn't deck this motherfucker out up in here. You feel me? It looked like a damn. It looked like, and it actually might be a bar. It is a bar, so y'all can go. Y'all can go stay in your own little separate cave and shit, and then when y'all ready to come down, you see, and to the bar, they probably have the banjo and shit, and you know what I'm saying? They come out there and play you some hee haw and some, and shit, and this, that, and the third. Y'all motherfuckers can turn up. They probably got, and I seen it where they had all type of, had all type of damn liquors and shit down and barrels down in that motherfucker. So they already hoarding and shit, and ain't no telling they probably got all type of synthetic foods and shit that they're growing down in there. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Which one is this? Okay, that's that old. That's that old shit right there. Let me come up here. Now these is them, you know what I'm saying? But they still them, they didn't deck they didn't deck their shit out. They didn't put some probably, they didn't probably put some stucco type shit up in there, even though it's stone, put a little dressing on it. You know what I'm saying? Still in the cave, but they put a little dressing on it and carved them a doorway in there. Yeah. Yeah, they in there. They in there. They in there. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Where this one at? That's the one I started with. There's some few more up here. Yeah, and then a lot of them take their goats up in there too. They take them right on in there. They got a cave for the goats. I told you that. This is Agartha. So when we start talking about the hollow earth, this is real. Now, when we start talking about our ancestors, yes. We buried our ancestors down in tombs in the earth, but these were tombs. You see, and so a mentor was also in the earth, and this is the tomb of Merneptah. This is the tomb of Merneptah, and I've been in this tomb. I've been in this tomb. I've been in this tomb more than once. You see, I've been in this tomb more than once. And I'm going to tell you, when I got down there, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was shocking to me when I got down, because when I got down there, man, and you don't know how big this cavern is, this tomb. Man, listen here. You couldn't believe nobody could carve out that much stone. You see what I'm saying? To carve it out like that. You see, so this is a difference of our ancestors, carving it out. You know what I'm saying? We have tombs and temples, yes, but we don't live there. You see, we don't live there. We in and we out. You see, and so you can see even here, where the ancestors carved down into the deep down into the rock, man. I mean, stories and stories and stories up under the earth. But then you got this one story, and see, you got the time machine where you got the Morlocks. And see, the fact that they call them Morlock, but it ain't got nothing to do with us. You got him, Uber Morlock. This one right here, and then you got this guy right here, in Hellboy. You see, but this one right here to the right, they went up under the ground. This was in the movie Time Machine. You understand? They went up under the ground, and and they mutated to where they couldn't even come. He couldn't even come back to the surface. Couldn't even come back to the surface. So they tell you. You see, they tell you this shit, and you still don't, because your love of the master is so great. Even when he tell you, you just don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe it. You see, you think you're gonna get compassion from this, huh? And he telling you exactly. You see, and then he told this guy. It was a part in here where it was a quote. You see, it was a quote that he put down. I don't even know if I still got the quote. I don't even know where he talk about he don't even want to come back to the surface. You see, he ain't even trying to come back to the damn surface. I don't know where you know what? Wait a minute, let me see. Let me see, where is that at? It might be over here. Let me see if this it. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Let me see. Is this it? This might be it. No, this ain't. I don't think this is. Nope. That ain't it. If I can't find it, but I'm going to have it when I get ready to drop down on the 12th. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have all the books. I'm going to have all the receipts for you. So it's going to be a magnificent lecture. You see, if you're on my Patreon, up into, if you got the intermediate level, that's why you should join the Patreon, because you'll get all the lectures and on the Patreon, plus you get the live stream. You see, if you get the intermediate level, you get to see the live stream, plus all having access, you know what I'm saying, to just tons of other videos. And so it ain't on here neither. But I had this one where he was talking, where the quote of why he don't even want to come to the surface. So you already know that they intend on, man, and this is, they understand that, and many of them, like over in Australia, they have already, they got whole communities that's up under the earth. You see, they got communities that's up under the earth. And so, don't think that this shit been going on for a long time. You see, where's that? Let me see. One more. Here you go. Here you go, right here. Bingo. Here you go. Here you go, right here. Let me get it up there. Now, you might not be able to see it. You won't be able to see it because the writing might be a little small. You see? Listen to this shit. Now, this is how shit started off now. Now, this is out his mouth in the movie. He said, never before did I wish to see the sun, nor did I wish to walk among the others above. But the shadows to which I have become accustomed to can no longer hide my pain, my loneliness. This shit right here, man, this is biblical, man. This shit is biblical about what this is. Now I sit and wonder where I shall be 10 years from now, still sitting under the dark abyss, waiting through my own self-pity. I wish to be one with another, to have one who can care to cure the pain and chase away the darkness that has followed me all my life. But where can I find uh, such as me? Where can one such as me find one like that? Not down here, not in my hell. Damn. Listen to that. Perhaps she will find me a captive, potential fool, one who will show no fear in the face of death, for that is what I could be for her. But alas, that in and of itself is a fear of mine to cause the death of one I find. So he already talking about eating her ass. You see, he already talking about eating. He say, perhaps she will find me a captive potential fool, one who will show no fear in the face of death, for that is what I could be for her. But alas, that in and of itself is a fear of mine to cause the death of one I find. Though I control the shadows and the creatures in it, I doubt I could control the one I seek. For I wouldn't want to control her. I search for an equal in mind and soul, but for what I am and for what I must do to survive, there is no one, no comfort to ease my pain. Whoo, that shit biblical, man. That Cro-Magnon boy, he don't hide his shit, man. I be trying to tell y'all. Let me read it. And so I sit alone, sigh into the darkness, only to hear the darkness sigh back. My pain is insurmountable, but I shall live with it for the rest of my life, unless I am wrong, unless she comes. I'll wait. Wow. That shit biblical, man. You see? That shit biblical. That motherfucker say, man, he's in the darkness. You see? That's Agartha. That's Agartha. That's the God, not that fairy tale shit with motherfuckers and flying. No, that ain't Agartha. Agartha is hell. It's them caves and shit and trap and where you can't even come to the surface no more. You see? That's cold, man. That shit was cold. You know what I'm saying? I felt a cold breeze run by me when I read that shit. And these are the words of the Cro-Magnon, but you niggas are still trying to clean that shit up. Cause you know the fear. You understand what I'm saying? The fear of having to stand on your own too. And do what must be done. And you don't have the courage. You don't have the courage to do that. And so you rather this motherfucker say potential fool. He say, God damn it, I long, but she might end up being he gonna eat her. That's what they was doing. They was going to the earth and grabbing peoples and bringing them back up under the earth to eat them. That was their food. And so they was eating the niggas on the surface. That's what they was doing. They'll come up just to eat. They'll grab and go right back under the ground. You see? So you better wake up, nigga. You best to wake up. You best to wake up. If food get tight, you understand what I'm saying? Just like they herding chickens and goats and goddamn, they'll be herding niggas and they'll be slicing your ass and no different than a damn cow and drag your ass on down in there, nigga. Bust your head, nigga, and chop you up, nigga, and fry you, nigga. broil you, barbecue your ass, and you know, and they already got their ale and all their beer and shit, all they need, you know, to make their beer and shit, and they are, you know, that's what you will be their motherfucking food source. This is what they saying. So you keep thinking it's a game. We already showed you the Jeffrey Dahmers and all the rest of these crazy ass motherfuckers. Keep thinking it's a game. Matter of fact, but I'm gonna do that one tomorrow. I started late tonight, but I got the one on the serial killers and how these peoples is out here and they just tattoo these sick motherfuckers all over their bodies. Is and it's not a few people. And so I'm just in a way, where are we at in the world? Where do we stand? This is no place for us. We cannot intermingle with these peoples. We cannot. We got to come to that conclusion. We must wake up. We must get back on our Garvey, our Malcolm, and our Khaled. Malcolm, Marcus, Khaled, Ben, Clark, yeah, Francis. Where, come. Wake them up, wake them up, wake them up. I call on the name of all the great ones. Wake them up, wake them up, wake them up. Be with them, ancestors. Be with them. They need you more today than they ever needed you. Please, ancestors, come and wake them up. Please be with them. Even they need you more today than they ever needed you. And I call on y'all divine names to be with our people. And I mean that. Wake up, family. I'm going to have a powerful lineup tomorrow. Just stay tuned. Check me out. Make sure y'all click the links. Get in there. Get that ticket for the next Sunday. And be your behind in the house because you're going to get some information that's out of this world. KingSeti.com, GeneralSeti.com, Patreon, General Seti. I thank you for being here today, being in here tonight. See you tomorrow for another powerful lineup. Early. Guarantee you that I'm going early tomorrow. I got one already in the chamber, so you already know I'm going to come through. All right, family. Black Power.